Okay, so now comes the actual game, and it's officially on. I already did my greeting. You can see the thumbnail here. Just me showing off my craft to my lovely best friend for our 9-year friendship anniversary. I felt like the greeting was smooth, it was sweet. You know, everything that she needs to know in regards to our friendship, our 9-year friendship now, and where it stands. And you know, of course, she appreciates my uniqueness and my talent and my personality as well. And you know, I showed it to her, and she loved it, of course. And now she told me she was going to share it on Facebook, fine with me. And you know, I'm pretty sure at this point no one will really care, or I may be wrong, maybe a couple people, but for the most part, I'll let her share, because at least when she shares, she showed me that she really, really cares about me since day one. You know, her loyalty, her supreme loyalty, that is, has never changed. And that's my girl. That's my home girl. You know, my best friend. She's so lovely. She's always been so kind, sweet, super caring, super loyal. She's not changed since day one. I love her to death as much as she loves me. You know, I'm glad I have a friend like her, a best friend like her. You know, with that kind of beauty that she has, I don't think I'll find any other female friend like that, especially with the name of Mari. And I know she joked around saying that she hopes that she's the only Mari that I know. There is an Amari at my work. That's A with an A in front, but no Mari. There's a Mary Ann that I know, a Mariana, but you know, I don't think. Well, I'm not even. First of all, Mary Ann prefers to be called Mary Ann, and Mariana, who lasted for only a couple months in my dump. You know, I never really talked to her, so I don't really, you know, even if her nickname was Mari, then that does not count, because one, I never talked to her, so therefore I don't know her. So yeah, you know, to this day, I still have only one Mari, and that's my best friend. And yeah, so you know, it's just I know Sam is right about the second, you know, I guess you can argue second most beautiful female friend I've ever had. And I know she's super busy. I know what she's going through in her life. I know she's working now. It's good. She's in Australia. So just shout out to Sam. I still love her as much as she loves me. You know, our friendship has never, ever, you know, just when I thought our friendship had really fallen apart, it didn't. And I'm glad we reconnected just earlier in April. So anyways, let's you know, let's not get too, you know, let's not get too crazy over this craft. Yeah, this craft looks pretty awesome, I think. I know I could have done better to it, but you know, with so much of my time limits, and you know, in small gaps to where I gotta work on such personal projects, especially in this current 2-week break that I'm still, going through, thank God, this is still good enough to me. It's creative enough to where, yeah, it's a sign, but it's like a unique kind of sign that just basically shows our, just a collage of us. Even I had a compliment where yeah, I mean, that these pictures look like we are really together, just hanging out and all that, and it's a great compliment. It's all these edits, man. It just shows that we're really meant for one another in our best friend friendship. So, anyways, yeah. So the game that's gonna be happening later today, I am going to make it happen later today. It's not gonna be far at all. So it won't be like near the beach or near the lake that's like far out. I'm just gonna keep it to where it's gonna be not too far from home or work. So this may be a primetime game. It is still gonna be a 2 for 3. And yes, I played my home game just earlier, and it was tough because I was missing a lot of shots. I had all my mid-range going in the second part of the activity. I had the lead at one point with my 3 consecutive shots, but unfortunately, I just I started missing. I did not make my threes again, unfortunately. So after missing my other 3, to be down, what is it, like where I was down by 4. I had to use my 2 timeouts, and I made one of the 2 free throws. My first free throw was made, the second one missed. I was down by 3, needed a mid-range to cut it to 1, which I did after grabbing 2 offensive rebounds, and then I needed one more mid-range shot, and I missed at the buzzer. So my 10-game winning streak has been snapped officially to a loss. So yeah, it's it does get a little harder as the winning streak goes on. I mean, this one is like, I feel like I've had more close games than I did on my previous double-digit winning streak. At least at that time, like, I think the first double-digit winning streak was a lot better because for one, I think my shot making has been pretty efficient, in my opinion. Based on the eye test, as far as like, how many shots I'm able to make to win games, and not to mention during that 13-game winning streak, I had an undefeated month in May, right? So that's something special, and it can never be done again. And this month I was undefeated until I lost this game. So I thought I may be having another undefeated month, and that's not the case this time, since I lost at home. And if I won, I still would have been undefeated, and it would have been very historic for me to go for another undefeated month. But with this double-digit winning streak, it's like I've had a lot of close games, and these last 2 games, like, actually this last game, I made no threes. That one game, the 4th of July game, I was struggling so badly on threes, but it became a very entertaining one after that, to where I was able to make several threes and eventually win, but in double overtime. And yes, I had another home win in overtime where I scored 21 straight points, with 21 points, off of consecutive threes only. That's 7 threes, 7 straight threes. And and I was in Heritage Park at the time. So this one was good too. It's just that I think my 13-game winning streak was better because, for one, I was still feeling it. Like I was red hot. I had a red hot shooting, especially from mid range. Confidence level really high, and that was when I was building to where this record is what it is currently. Yeah, I lost this game, but right now to be 56 and 27, it's still it's still pretty damn good. Now I will make an announcement as far as like the number of games to win to get home court advantage for the upcoming bird season tournament, which will be in the beginning of October, since most likely this season, the regular season, will end toward the end of September, since I now have 124 games to play total. So after today's game, that is my second straight home game. I have now 24 left. I think I have 15 on the road. I'm going to use one tonight. It'll be 14 left. And wherever I will be, my first thought is going to be it's going to be somewhere in Cyprus. So that's where I'm going to be doing that tribute game. So yeah, I'm just glad to finally get through it. I was thinking of Eucalyptus Park, where I played twice already. One was for the bonus game, so that didn't really count, toward my record. That was a bonus game that was done earlier in, I think, in February. And then I played the second time. That was like the first, that one counted. That was for the regular season game. And so I may be playing there again as of this later today, right? So yeah, I may pick that one just because every time I play, there's really nobody there. So I think a good spot like that one, because most of the most of the parks around that area are pretty dead. Like I'm talking about like the basketball courts. So I should be good to use either that one, or it could be Manzanita, where I played earlier in the beginning of April. So yeah, I think around that area is where I'm going to be doing that tribute game, and that's going to be a primetime game. So it could be later in the evening, or like in the late afternoon. So I'll decide on that. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm finally getting through this, and I really enjoyed my greeting yesterday. That was taken care of, and now I just got to take care of this game, and I hope I win, because right now I am 2-0, if I'm not mistaken, in our friendship anniversaries. And I think for Mari's birthday, I'm also undefeated. So anything Mari related, I'm undefeated so far. Oh, yeah, man, I'm undefeated so far. So hopefully this continues, and I have not lost 2 in a row, believe it or not, since beginning of April. So it's been ever since then. I have not lost more than 2 in a row. So wish you the best of luck, and hopefully I can win this one since I'm undefeated. All right, peace.